Welcome to Business Purpose and Clarity with Petri. I'm your host. We talk about startup life, insights, practical tips, mistakes, failures, and everything between. Where are those miracle workers you hoping to hire? Today we're going to talk about how to recruit and how to do it in a new way in this COVID time or post-COVID time, because I don't think we're going back. In a small organization, it's really important, and in all organizations, to hire the right people. But it's not that simple. If you're growing fast or you're hoping to grow fast, you need to find those who can manage, cope, and be able to execute that growth. But you cannot leap too much forward and take people who are experienced in the different level of your organization where you are not at this point, because they may not actually be able to do those things what are required from them. For example, if you hire executives from big companies who manage a lot of people and you have only a handful of people in your company, this may result that the person who you're hoping to do the miracle work, to make the marketing work or the sales or whatever the function is not performing how you expect despite the huge salary cost. Why is that? Well, he or she is working from a different mode. The way they work and operate is that they may work via people because they're managing people. They're not actually doing those things themselves. And what you're expecting them to do is something they have no experience, or it's outdated long ago in their career path. And this tends to lead to frustration and hair pulling and bad outcomes, in a sense that everybody is disappointed. You have lost time, you have lost money, things are not done, the growth has not materialized, and you're in the same position again. You need to find someone else to do the work. Instead of doing and hoping to find that magical work and wasting time, months in finding that person, I would suggest to think a bit differently. This may not work for all the roles in the company, but for some, it may work. Because we are now in a remote, hybrid mode. Previously, you hoped to get the person close to you so that they can drive to work. You were not actually looking for the best person possible. You were looking for the best person available within a certain radius from your office. And this limits your options quite a lot, actually. So if you think about it, that you're looking for the right person, suitable person for you globally, then you have a enormously larger pool to look for people. But this is still looking for the magical person, one particular person. But your chances have gone up significantly. Yet I suggest to do something else. For example, if we're talking about marketing, instead of looking for that magic worker who can do everything, how about starting to chop those tasks in pieces, tiny pieces, and make it a process where you are hiring continuously freelancers, part-time workers to do those tasks. You can use Fiverr or Upwork or similar methods. So you're testing these people by giving them tasks, and over time you will start to get really good people. You can give more tasks to them. They may become your part-time workers or even full-time workers. But if you're not expecting to get miracles to getting that one person to do the task, but you rely on more people doing smaller parts or more specialized things. Because like marketing, there's so many things, a lot of them are specialized, and it's quite impossible for one person to do a good job in a lot of different aspects of it. But it's way more approachable, even scalable, if you make it as a process and you manage the process. You continuously look for people, new people, and manage the relationship in a way that they are your employees like any other employees, and this is the way you work nowadays. This approach should give you better and better people over time. You should be able to scale because you can obviously have more than one person. And if you're really good at that process approach, that's something which is manageable. It's painful in the beginning. You have to define it. You have to do a bit of work and learning curve to get used to that way of working. But that's just how it is nowadays. If you think it from the other perspective, from the employees, the talent's perspective, they actually may not want to work for you, only for you. They may want to prefer the freedom, the possibility of choosing and picking the clients and interesting things to do. So you just cannot get them full time. And this is your best option in this case as well. This is just something I've been recommending for companies actually for years already. Some pick up the tip. Some CEOs and founders and others are reluctant because it requires you to change a bit of the way you think and work, and maybe the other previous or current ways of working are more comfortable for you. But this is something I believe is a really good, even competitive advantage if we want to throw in some corporate jargon. I let you to think about it, and if you have any comments, questions, or you strongly disagree or agree, let me know.